Mr. Speaker, the UK government is working with law enforcement and intelligence networks to address the issue of illegal migrations and the cross-channel trafficking of migrants. Our work is continuing, and we're also arresting and prosecuting those responsible for the illegal trafficking of people.
Sir Roger Gale. Sir Roger.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. May I, from the backbenches, associate myself, and I'm sure all colleagues, with the condolences expressed in relation to the death of Matt Ratana. Mr. Speaker, all the children and women and men who seek to cross the Channel are themselves the victims of criminal activity. So, further to her answer, can my right honourable friend tell the House how many of the perpetrators of these vile crimes, either in France or in the United Kingdom, have been arrested and sentenced? And can she also tell the House what discussions she's had with her German counterparts to seek to prevent the provision of the outboard motors and inflatable dinghies that I understand emanate from Germany and are used in these crossings?
Secretary.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My right honourable friend raises some very, very important points about the illegal trafficking of people via small boats. In answer to his question directly, we have arrested 179 individuals, resulting in 24 convictions related to people smuggling alone this year. We have a further 296 disruptions against organised criminal gangs and individuals who are also responsible for the organisation of immigration crime. 124 of those are related to people smuggling. We also have 176 live investigations into this illegal activity relating to maritime activity. My honourable friend also mentions Germany. If I may, Mr. Speaker, it is not just Germany. Discussions are taking place, not just with Germany, but also with France, but Belgium and counterparts in the Netherlands as well. The issue of boats also relates to the issue of criminal upstream activity. I should also add that when it comes to convictions, we are, of course, working with the courts and the crime prosecution service and obviously our intelligence networks to ensure that more work is taking place to pursue those who are responsible.
SNP spokesperson Joanna Cherry.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Can I also extend the condolences of the Scottish National Party to the family, friends and colleagues of Sergeant Matt Ratana and mark our horror at this terrible crime and our acknowledgement of the debt we all owe to police officers across these islands. I'd like to ask the Home Secretary the following question. On the 4th of November last year, when the Home Secretary was still a member of the Foreign Affairs Select Committee, the committee found that, and I quote, "a policy that focuses exclusively on closing borders will drive migrants to take dangerous routes and push them into the hands of criminal groups." Does the Home Secretary still agree with that statement? And if so, does she recognise that safe legal routes for people with a connection with the United Kingdom must be part of the answer to the problem we face in these cross-channel crossings?
Home Secretary.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Well, I fundamentally agree that we need safe legal routes, and that is part of the work that the Home Office are currently looking at and working on. The fact of the matter is, too many individuals are coming to the United Kingdom, but also, I think it's fair to say, Mr. Speaker, to other EU countries, because over recent years we have seen the mass movement of people. People are being exploited. That exploitation is fundamentally wrong. We actually owe it to everyone, including those individuals who are being trafficked, those that are being vulnerable, and those that are being exploited, to ensure that there are safe legal routes. But at the same time, we have to, and it's right that we go after the criminals, the perpetrators of illegal migration, the perpetrators of exploitation, and also we want to ensure that, quite frankly, our asylum system is not being abused by those, quite frankly, who are not genuine asylum seekers.